How do you see this one going, Joe? I'm going to say, obviously, Maiden. Maiden sponsored, you can see there. He's got the shirt on. A lot of pressure on him when you're the sponsored man, I guess.
Absolutely, and I think FIFA, unlike a lot of games, actually, is a bit of a Wild West, if you like, in terms of you've got a lot of the top players, obviously, that are sponsored by either real football teams or, you know, endemic esports teams. But there's a lot of players out there that are very much unknown, that have, you know, kind of played online, played with their friends all those years, and are just starting to think, okay, this esports thing is pretty interesting. I'm liking what EA are doing this year. I'm going to get involved. And those are the ones that could cause upsets for us. But we are live in this one. It is, of course, Real Madrid with Maiden taking on Alawest.
I mean, it's the beauty of FIFA. You know, you get these players that will just come out of the blue and suddenly wreck your opponents. Like, look at Albaka, a 17-year-old kid, wins the FIFA Interactive World Cup. He just out of nowhere comes through, does really well. So suddenly everyone's like, whoa. Like, if you think of going into that tournament, nobody mentioned it. Nobody mentioned him at all. Everybody was talking about all the other players. And then obviously Sean Allen as well, another guy that got through. Obviously had been doing very well online, but still nobody expects him to reach the final in the style that he did, all the goals he scored. That's what we're looking for here at the DreamHack tournament. We're looking to find some new talent along with the old existing talent that is here, to see if we can get some of these new fresh guys a chance. And because there is a lot of sponsorship going on. What is going on in the defense? Oh my word. Goalkeeper being challenged. Navas wasn't quite expecting Marcelo to be jumping at him.
Almost stood on his face, I think, there. And we do see Ronaldo breaking through, and that's a big challenge from big company there at the back, almost steam training through Ronaldo. Knocks it out for the throw-in. We do see Marcelo. That's surely a foul. No. All right.
Nothing given.
Took a big dive, that's for sure. Throw-in a little bit messy. So, again, we're seeing first 10 minutes of the game, both players kind of settling the nerves, and I think that's where you do see a lot of mistakes. The question is if one of them can really make those mistakes pay, as we are going to see ball coming through here. There's Lukaku. What can he do from there?
Well, a lot.
Nothing on that first chance, and Carvajal going to just beast mode through him. And ball is cleared here up to Benzema, who will run it out.
Yeah. So Jordan Lukaku chucks it in to Hazard on the left wing. Witsel through to Origi. Now Fellaini trickles it through to Carrasco. Once again, another return ball. Carrasco lays it back. That's going to go through nicely to Lukaku. Fellaini with the chance. Pepe runs him down, and now the counter chance here. Modric to Rodriguez. Oh, sorry, Bale. Rodriguez making himself available. That's going to go all the way back to the middle of the park to Toni Kroos, and now Benzema through. There is Rodriguez. Beats his man, beats his marker and tracked down. That might be a red card. He was through on goal. Nothing given. That is surprising. He was clean through.
Well, we've seen one red already today. Is Ronaldo going to step up? It's on target, but what?
Nearly stepped into the goal there. I've seen that happen in FIFA, trust me. I've seen my keeper save it, back up into the goal, and then there's a goal given.
Usually mine don't get anywhere near it. Obviously doing something wrong.
I don't know, you battered me in that one game.
One of many, that's the actual problem though here, as Witsel going to put Origi through, back to Witsel, but well, in the end doesn't work out for him. Fellaini, I don't think actually really meant to have so much power on that one. There's a ball thrown out by Navas. Big challenge there, and Benzema going to put Bale through on this bottom side. We'll hope that Bale's finishing is better in this one than we saw in our previous game. Benzema has seen a ball knocked away from him there, though. Possession back with Alawest, who playing dangerously closely to a throw in there, but holding on to it with Hazard.
Yeah, Hazard keeps the ball, but he just gives it straight, does all the work, and ends the poor pass. Rodriguez to Kroos now, over to Ronaldo. Benzema once again, little back heel, not going to work out for him, and it's gone back the other way. Fellaini went down in the middle there, but Origi's put a great ball through for Lukaku. Now he's looking towards the box. You can see Hazard on the far post. He's got Origi waiting for it, sets himself up, and I think it hit Carrasco, you know. I think it hit Carrasco. It did. It hit Carrasco and went off, and you can see the reaction that Alawest had. His own player getting in the way.
Insane stuff there, and well, you see the pressure on these guys. Is Fellaini gonna send it off to Carrasco? Comes in, Fellaini gets his head on it.
Just cushion on the afro there, wasn't it?
Took the power out of it.
Power out of it. Gotta get a haircut, maybe. That's laid back nicely for Lukaku. Charged down by Gareth Bale. And now Rodriguez. Bale's away down the wing. Benzema trying to put the ball through. It's a nice ball for Ronaldo, but he can't stretch his legs just yet. Gets it to Rodriguez, out wide to Bale. Bale going to go for the far post, tries to cut it inside, and nearly an own goal there as the defender sends it back to the keeper. Lukaku loses out in a dangerous position, but Hazard gets the interception in. And now Lukaku away down the left wing.
Let's see what they can do. He's got Hazard pointing for the through ball here, but he'll go right into the centre while Lukaku's waiting and, well, turned on it, but Marcelo was already there. He's going to bobble out for a corner, though. Let's see if they can get it onto a head. He's going to go towards that penalty spot area, and in the end just punched away by the keeper, and this should be an easy clearance again for Maiden.
Oh,
bad pass there from Bale, but, well, basically, yeah, put it back, wrapped it up in gift wrap for him and said, there you go, Merry Christmas, have it back.
Cruz to Ronaldo down the wing. Marcelo beats his marker just about, but he's still on his heels, so he has to pass it to Benzema, playing deep midfield at the role at the moment. Rodriguez, lots of options available to him. That wasn't the one he needed. Tried the cheeky trickle through ball, but it didn't work out for him. But it's come right back at him. Ronaldo finds Modric. That's a return ball to Ronaldo. Tried the 1-2, but Courtois called into action off his line as we approach the half-time marker, still holding at 0-0.
Close one here. And good time to score for one of these guys just before that half-time mark. Going with a lead and a little bit of pressure off his shoulders. There is Lukaku. Down to Hazard. Where's he going to go? Man in the middle is somewhat free, but does send Lukaku, who's going to throw it in towards the back post. And now it's out straight. Twice he was on it. And we see that for Alawest, the almost pain. We've seen the reaction from him earlier. He's going to get the cross in here towards the penalty spot, but again, headed away. Ronaldo couldn't be bothered to jump for that one, just lets it go over the top, and there is a half-time whistle. It's 0-0.
60% possession, yeah, for Belgium. Dominant stuff, and I don't think Real Madrid actually had a shot. I think there was 0 shots there, so Courtois still not being called into action, which is somewhat surprising. Just the 4 shots for Belgium, and the biggest chance, ironically, blocked by Carrasco on the line. Not what you would be expecting. So, Real Madrid, a lot of work to do here in the second half. Origi to Alderweireld. Now, Hazard up on the right wing is Witsel. Trying to cut it into Hazard now. Back into Lukaku. Hazard returns the favour, finds Origi. Oh, he's just one pass too many. And Ramos clears the danger to Marcelo. Benzema unleashes something for possibly Ronaldo down the left wing.
I think this is a decent chance, but again, through ball just lacking the accuracy at the end. And you rightly point out that Courtois really not had much to do in this one. I think EA need to add a stat in there that the longer you don't touch the ball, the less you're maybe concentrated in game. Here's Lukaku right in front of the net, but he turned on it, couldn't get it on target, and it looks like we're going to be seeing some changes.
Lukaku's getting subbed on.
You are off, son. Right, I've had enough for you. Get out. There's the door.
Oh, brilliant. That's exactly. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. Yeah. That's it. You're rubbish. You should have scored that. You're off. You're off. You're off. It had nothing to do with holding the shot button down too long. It was totally exactly. Lukaku's fault. Totally.
Too tired. Get him off just to be safe. Certainly taking his time here. He's Maiden thinking, okay. Apparently they're actually switching. That's a flattering shot you just got of us there. Yeah. Switching his control, which is, he wasn't taking a long time and just really figuring out how he's going to change his team. Apparently his battery's just died, so they're going to give him a new one.
It's funny. So I remember in another game, actually another Microsoft game. It was in the Forza game. We were sat there during one of the races, and suddenly one of the cars just like, it was the leader, it was a Razor for JSR, suddenly just like, we're going around the corner straight up, we're like, what? What's happened? And apparently his controller died during a pro race, and off he went. That was it. He was like in the lead.
Make sure you charge your stuff, guys, before you get involved. But we are back underway.
Not quite as deadly in FIFA, obviously. Maybe if they're on the attack and suddenly it dies, but you can't pause it or anything, so you just got to wait. But Why are we getting the commands up? I think he's hit the wrong button on the console too. He's got the tutorial up now. Look, telling him to do ground passes. This is how you ground pass. You press the A key. Thanks for that.
Well, direct feed from their console, so I'm not sure if you just...
There we go.
There we go. Turns it off now.
No, it's like the tutorial tip thing you can turn on and off.
Yeah, I was just wondering if he just generally plays with that one. I'm not sure why anyone really would at this point.
I'm not really sure how to pass the ball, so I'm in a tournament.
I did see the free kick tutorials before we got started today, which
them, by the way.
Some people might have been watching. Oh, you've gone too far there. Yep, he knows it as well. Hands on head. A moment of shame for Hazard there. As we are now 60 minutes in. So we did see those changes. Lukaku being brought off in a little bit of frustration, I think it was, from Alawest. Not sure exactly he slotted in there. We are going to see a shot there from Bale, but honestly, not enough power. Straight at the keeper. Easy to deal with. And it is Benteke that came on. So here we go then. Pushing up forward. It's going to be Hazard on this top side. What's he going to do with it? He's looking to go alone. He's trying to get Benteke free, and well, it's straight across the goal mouth, but there's just nobody there.
He needed Benteke to position himself. His just position was awful there. It's come straight back at him though. Origi now to Benteke. Mertens on the wing. Oh, that's a poor pass back, and it's actually given straight to the hands of Rodriguez. Ronaldo can't do anything with it, but he wins a throw-in on the left wing. Just 25 minutes to go here at the Nou Camp. At the Bernabeu even. No Barcelona in action here. Ronaldo to Marcelo down this left wing. Going to get challenged out. Big, strong challenge, but Cruz manages to get it through. But it's coming right back at him. Origi, look at all the space down the right wing. He's just going to burst his way through. It's Mertens. He's got himself a chance. He's looking for Benteke in the box. Plays it back to Origi. Origi gets past the defender and a fresh air shot comes out, down on the ground. And Real Madrid breathe a sigh of relief.
Chance and a half, that one, really, for Alawest. And we've seen frustration already get the better of him. And that clock ticking away. We're about to hit 70 minutes gone in this one. Here's Alawest again, going to be pushing forward. He's got Benteke top side. Fellaini down here on the bottom. And actually, we did see Mertens getting in there. Does he have the pace? No, went for the slide at the end, just trying to get it before it trickled over. But, well, goes out for the goal kick, and that 70-minute mark reached. And, well, Real Madrid not had too many chances in this one. But you only need one in the end, and there is Rodriguez.
I think that's the first shot.
I think so as well.
First shot that Courtois had to save. And look at the stats at the end maybe, but Benteke lays it back to Company. Now, Hazard up the left wing. Down the bottom to the right. Fellaini through the middle. Benteke lays it off. Origi offside, but he's gone to Fellaini. Fellaini returns it. Benteke this time, maybe. Yes! There it is. Alawest gets the goal that he's been looking for so long throughout the game. It has been Belgium that have dominated this match. And finally, they get themselves on the score sheet.
And great pass in there between Fellaini and Benteke, just getting past that last man. And the clinical finishing in the end. Something that it was missing with Lukaku earlier on, and subbed him off for Benteke. Well, that move decided maybe possibly this game as Hazard going to get in there.
Attacking change there by Maiden.
I need something. He's only had that one shot that we can really remember, and well, no chances means you're never going to score. As Cruz here will collect. Lays it off to Rodriguez. Spread it a little bit down onto this bottom side. Rodriguez, Ronaldo and Benzema all playing in a triangle there, and there's going to be a foul coming in. It's a free kick for Real.
Good chance here to launch one in, maybe. Modric to Marcelo. Trying to get something free. He's managed to lose his marker. That's a good chance now. There's the cross coming in. Lots of players in there. The header comes through, but it's just gone wide. Painfully close for the corner there. Alderweireld, he's going for the penalty spot. Course, it's not going to happen. Throwing the bodies in there, but Mertens is the man that's clear. No big counter-attack chance, though. Real Madrid back defending already.
Oh, and that's what you can't afford to do, giving a ball away. Impossible, dangerous position. He just needs to keep possession now as he thumps it up for Benteke. Ramos gets the better of him. 83, almost 84 minutes gone. And it is a Belgium in possession. I think, was he offside there? Apparently not. Just beat his man and lays it into the middle. And there's another one. And that is the 2-0 and surely the victory here. Maybe Origi, I think it was, that just slaughtered that one away. Again, nice link-up play. It was indeed. Origi, 85 minutes on the clock, and that surely will seal it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we've only had one shot in total from Maiden here. So he's got a lot of work to do. He's got to do something, show something that he hasn't shown throughout the game. It's one of those matches just not gone his way, and Alawest has been dominant. In all honesty, Alawest probably should have scored that goal earlier on that Carrasco blocked on the line. His own player getting in the way. Hazard checks his run down the left wing. Puts it back to Benteke now. Pulling in Witsel. Offside, I think, there, yeah. Just offside, so gone a little too far. But running the clock down, more importantly, with just a minute remaining in full time. Probably going to see about 4 minutes extra time at most, because there really hasn't been a great deal of reasons to stop the clock.
Well, this may be a chance to at least get one on the board. Benzema on the edge of the box, and, well,
never going to go in
wide
really.
for him on his left. And it's just going to get hammered upfield, trying to get rid of those last 3 minutes added on. And Mertens just keep hold of the ball, spread it around. Hazard puts it forward, and there is that full-time whistle. It's going to be a victory here for Alawest, and a couple of frustrating moments for him. Saw him almost rage-quitting Lukaku, sending him straight down. No bath for you tonight.
Straight down the tunnel, off you go,
Get your shoes on. Yeah. Go home.
That was it. It was a shocking miss, obviously, as well. So sometimes, you know, your players just don't.
We've seen worse today, though.
We've seen a lot
Mr.
worse.
Gareth Bale has the honour of that one after hitting the post from about 3 yards of an open net.
Yeah, Granland missing a lot of chances early on. But that's 3 cracking games, honestly, we've had there. So done deal for the Xbox.
Yeah, got everyone through. Obviously, we do have that PlayStation group coming up a little bit later on, which, for me, is probably going to be the highlight of these. I'm hoping at least it's going to be the highlight of these 2 days. A pretty stacked field, to be honest. Some big names in there, and really looking forward to seeing what we get produced. Hopefully some upsets going to come out there, and some cracking games, especially as we expect, obviously, in the later stages of the upper and the lower bracket.
Yeah, so I believe that's our 4 players through now. Rossenmeyer being one of them that happened earlier on from this Xbox group. I believe it's 4 from the group.
8 now, because we put group D
so
went back together. So
okay.
I think that's why actually Aga only needs to play 1 game to get through, because he got a weighted bracket due to the seeding system and stuff like that. We are just getting a list together for you of all those Xbox guys that are qualified, so we can go through them with you. But yeah, PlayStation coming up a little bit later on, and looking forward to it.
It's a much better group. This is a real stacked group. I know Group D seems to have just got a lot of good players in it. I don't know how the draw all went through, but there's quite a few. You got the Swedish national champion in there. You got Ivan Lapagna, who's won DreamHack multiple times, 3 times already. Probably, I think he's one of the highest earners in FIFA, if I recall. I mean, he's won close to 130k.
Yeah, won that Virgin Media.
Which got him netted him like 100 k.
Exactly, that was actually a big one there. A lot of prize money. You see some of the players just chilling, watching, and
not too many there. We've just finished, so not surprised.
Yeah, getting ready for tomorrow, because obviously that's when the big games start, if you like. We move into the playoffs, and don't forget we end it tomorrow night with